All right, everyone. Here we are with ticker symbol PLTR, Palantir Tech Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all my subscribers, welcome back. And let's jump into this chart. So here we are with PLTR stock, and it's actually still hovering above the 50-day moving average. So we're still in bullish territory throughout this whole trajectory. Now, the bulls need to continue to break resistance levels to go ahead and hold themselves up before this 50-day moving average does catch up to the price. Now, a lot of volatility has been going on, but when you zoom out and you look at the bigger picture, Palantir has been in a bullish run and trajectory. As long as it continues to fight and stay above the 50-day moving average, I believe that the bulls can continue to dominate this and bring this up to newer highs. You can see here that the lowest point we've ever seen this stock be is 893, and from that point forward it ran up, started to fall, reached 9 and some change, ran up, fall, and so forth. But it's changed around since October 30th and slightly November 4th, and from that point forward it has been working its way up. Now, there's been a lot of volatility here, but like I said, as long as it continues to fight back and stay above the 50-day moving average, this could be on its way to newer highs, newer resistance levels, and continuing this run in the upward direction. But this is a close one now because we need to pay close attention here at the tug of war that's going to happen with the 50-day moving average and the price of where we're at. We're currently at $15.99. So let's go ahead and remove these lines and zoom in here and see what's important for tomorrow, and also pay close attention to this a little bit broader. So I'm going to make this narrow based off the last couple hours of the day, and then I'm going to talk about this a little bit broader. So let's look here at our new resistance level and our new support. And I want every single investor to be aware that I will ask a trivia question at the end of this video. So stay tuned for it, and it's going to be important cues to keep in mind based off the chart and what it's showing us. So please keep that in mind and stay tuned till the end of this video. So right now, the highest and lowest points within the last couple of days, which is basically today and Friday, the lowest point was down here at 1502. I'd write that down. Super important number to keep in mind to see if this breaks through the 50-day moving average. And that's the first support level and the lowest point we've seen as this continued to work its way up. After it broke through the 50-day moving average and got back into bullish territory, this is the lowest point recently reached. And 1502, if that gets broken through, we're a lot deeper now into bearish territory. So keep that number in mind. That could signify that we're hitting newer lows and newer support levels. The highest point before this fell, and in this bullish recovery because it fell previously, but it's the highest point that it's reached throughout the bullish run, which is the most important resistance level right now, is up here at 1714. That is the most important number to keep in mind on the bulls end, because if they break through 1714, this could be on its way to newer highs, newer support levels being formed, and new resistance levels being broken. So keep that number in mind for the next coming days and weeks in the upward trend of things. But let's go ahead and see here what's important for tomorrow. So the 50-day moving average is down here at 1544. Super important. It lets us know on what side of the chart we're in, if we're in bullish or in bearish territory. Obviously we're above it, so we're in bullish territory currently. It's at 1599, and the first resistance level that the bulls need to break through to reach newer highs, continue this momentum, and not allow the 50-day moving average to catch up to the price is 1614. Now, I do want to emphasize, the bulls need to break through this resistance level. They need to turn that into a support, pull away from it, reach newer highs and new resistance levels, breaking away from this resistance level after turning it into a support to pull away from the 50-day moving average. So I want every single investor to be aware that the bulls, to continue this momentum and stay above the 50-day moving average, they need to break through 1614, turn that into a support, and pull away to reach newer highs and new resistance levels. Now, on the other hand, we have what the bears want. And the bears want to break through the lowest point in this leveling off, and that's 1573. 1573 is very important because if it gets broken through, there's a very small window between support and the 50-day moving average, which you're still in bullish territory, to see how the stock is reacting. How quickly is it moving to newer lows, or are the bulls trying to reappear? If the bulls are trying to reappear and bring this back up, you want to keep in mind that then we're still in bullish territory and the bulls need to break through 1614. That's very important to keep in mind, but you're going to want to see the behavior of the stock if it breaks through 1573. How quickly is it moving to newer lows or getting closer to cross the 50-day moving average to get into bearish territory, or are the bulls trying to reappear and bring this one back up? As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. So, trivia question. What is the highest point before this fell? And is the highest point reached by the bulls in this whole entire bullish run? What was that point, and why is it important for the bulls to break through it? And on the other hand, what is the lowest point after falling in this direction and breaking through the 50-day moving average for the bears, and important to pay close attention to for the next coming days and weeks? And why is that point important as well? I look forward to seeing your guys' answers in comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video. In that video, I will be discussing about the S&P 500 index and how it's been rising several points on these scheduled dates. Well, the charts and the dates speak for themselves, but just to summarize it, the S&P 500 index rises up several points on the dates that the Federal Reserve is pumping the markets. What does that mean for us as investors? Well, if the S&P 500 index is rising, there's individual ticker symbols rising 30 cents to $3 per share, sometimes even more. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you profits. I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything in particular. I'm just here to inform every single investor on the great news that there's an opportunity to maximize profits and minimize losses as this strategy and these Federal Reserve pumps continue to happen. You have to do your due diligence and research, but I am here to enlighten everyone on this information and show you guys the dates and the charts as they speak for themselves. I just did the most updated video for this week. I wouldn't want you guys to miss out on it, and it's a weekly series that I'm doing. I look forward to seeing your guys' comments in that video on what you think about it or how informative it was. And thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.